Hi guys. I just wanted to mention the fires that we're having in California. It seemed to happen every year, but this year seemed to be the worst. But one of the things that I'm a little surprised about, we are aware of the technology. Israel has the technology to desalinate the water in the ocean or to desalinate the ocean and turn it into fresh water. California has so much ocean, so much water. All we have to do is to get the technology, which is available from Israel, and fill all of California, fill all the wells. Let there be no more shortages of water. There's no need to. Israel, again, I'm repeating, has the technology to desalinate the ocean. Because of all that water and ocean around California, let's get the technology from Israel and desalinate the water and make sure that California has more than enough water to fill every well, every hydrant, everything possible for the firemen to be able to utilize it. Because it doesn't matter how knowledgeable they are and how well they are equipped without the water, that um, that creates quite a hindrance. And so we need to get in touch with Israel. At this time, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and get the water situation resolved. It's not um, it's not a difficult situation. It can be resolved. Why have we been keeping it all these years? And we're a modern society. We're in the digital age. What are we doing? You can get as much fresh water as possible that we don't even have to drink recycled water the way we're doing it. It's called desalinating the ocean. Israel has the capability, has the knowledge, and has the how to. Also, as you know, have you noticed in the past that when the desert was dry, Israel again got the knowledge how to let the desert bloom again. Now, the desert has bloomed tremendously because of Israel's knowledge. 80% of our fruits and foods are exported to other countries. Israel made the desert bloom again. Isaiah spoke of that the desert would bloom again. And so Israel is one of our closest allies. It should be no problem to get that technology and to get California over flooded with water from our own ocean. The oceans have water uh, there's a bountiful amount. It's never ending ocean water. So I hear people complaining that the governor has been getting the water into the ocean. No, turn it the opposite way around. Let's get the water out of the ocean, eat the fish that we get in this process, get the fish in our markets, desalinate it, fill all the wells, fill all the areas, make sure that our hydrants are functionable. And then there's another note on rebuilding. China has been going to different countries from Africa to the islands. It takes them a few weeks to put in bridges and highways, only a few weeks. They can rebuild anywhere. So what we need to do again, technology from China, bring in their people, and rebuild all of the areas that have been burnt out in California. It only takes them weeks. There's the technology and the how to, because they've done it on the islands. These people were taking, let me see, years and years and years on the island. China came in with a crew, did it in a few weeks. Super highways, super roads, super bridges, and some bridges are needed also in California in case again there's an emergency that one can just use the bridges instead of all the cars being blocked up on the road, and then eventually all the cars got burned. Most of the cars got damaged or burnt up. Why are we lagging behind when the technology is available? What is the problem? What is the problem? America should be having no problem. Israel's technology, and now China master builders. What else we need? Let's find some other solutions to other things. Oh, America should not have a money problem. We have more gas, more oil than any country, any nation in the world. So we need to drill all of it and let everyone have a comfortable living. Export our oil, be the suppliers of the world's oil. Let Saudi Arabia and the other countries worry about the climate change and fixing the climate if they think they can fix it. Because I think the climate is really a God thing. I don't think it's going to take Saudi Arabia alone. But let the other countries, they're not sacrificing themselves. Why is America sacrificing herself by not drilling all of what we can drill? And then at least we could have a standard of living like Norway. 99% of the people in Norway are relatively comfortable. You still have the rich, because the poor you'll always have with you, but their poor is our upper class in Norway. So, again, another situation to resolve. The president elect says he's going to drill from day one. I think drilling is more important than even getting out the immigrants that have come in and the refugees that have come in. That is not the priority. The priority should be the drilling, because the country needs the money. We need the money to pay our bills. We need the money, that money can flow through to our supermarkets and our places of business, that goods and services can cost less. We have the solutions to all of this. Why aren't we fixing it? And I've been hearing that Biden, President Joe Biden, is going to pardon all the immigrants, so that situation is solved. So we don't have to spend all of our waking hours now looking for immigrants to send back home, homes that they do not have, homes that could not support them, and all the death situations they've gone through just to come to a country that is made up of migrants. This is the United States. We are a country of immigrants. And so President Biden, from what I'm hearing, allegedly is going to pardon millions of migrants. And then we'll only have to concern ourselves about those coming in later. So I think the president's elect priority is getting the gas and the oil rolling, to get the money rolling and make everybody comfortable. And the rich can be richer, and the poor and the working class and all the thousands of people we have that are homeless and on the roads put up housing. If we can't put up those housing fast enough, bring it in from China. China has the capability. Look at their Silk Roads. Look at what they're doing around the world. Why are we lagging behind? Come on. President elect is a builder, he's been in construction. Come on, President Trump, let's get this thing rolling. Let's get the solutions on the road. Our ally again in the Middle East is Israel. They have the technology to desalinate the ocean, so we can bring in the water in around California and get fresh water and fill the tanks. The yearly fire situations do not have to come about anymore. So there's the migrant problem solved with the pardon from President Biden, from what they're saying. I have no idea about that. I'm not in politics. And in my opinion, though, it would be a good thing. So we don't have to spend all our time and resources on trying to locate and find these people to send them back, when they can be put to work and be taxpayers. Put them to work. Those that have committed crimes, put them in prisons. Put them to work. And on another note, the pardons recently that were for the people that were facing death row, there's no need to kill them. When you kill someone, they don't go through anything. They don't suffer. They don't pay a price. So it's always best to punish them. Let them work in the system. Let them do hard labor. Get the prisons also regulated. You can't have gangs in our prisons running our prisons and not our wardens. We need to change that as well. We can't have gangs running our prisons on the inside, because then it's best not to send people to prisons if we're going to put them under the rulership of gangs. So that's another situation that has to be resolved, our prison system. And when a president has authority to pardon, I don't think we should question it, whether they want to pardon 1 million, 10 million, 5 million, and whoever they want to pardon. They are in that position with that authority, and I think we ought to honor it and respect what they do without questioning it. So that takes care of all the current problems that I'm showing or that I'm seeing that people are experiencing, but especially the money first that's needed. They roll the gas and the oil out like yesterday. President-elect said he's going to do it on day one. Let's start and let's move all the barriers and things that have been blocking or expediting our oil and gas to supply ourselves and to have it sold to other countries. And that's where you make the deal that the other countries have to buy from us. So we're going to resolve all our problems. Let's see. And then we continue to pray. Okay? All right, guys, this is a short video. And if anything else comes up on the news, apart from right now, we're just having the fires, and then we were having the snowstorms and the windiness, and what else? That's about it. And then today, the case with President elect Donald Trump, and we buried a wonderful, awesome man of God, previous President Jimmy Carter. He's an awesome, awesome, wonderful man. And Vice President Kamala did an excellent job at that eulogy. It was truly, truly an excellent one. There were interruptions, I think, with the Wi Fi. I don't know what it was, but she still handled it so eloquently, so well. She went through in spite of the impediments and the interruptions that she was getting from the internet or from the Wi-Fi. I'm not versed in that area, so I can't tell you what it was that was blocking while she was doing the eulogy. However, I knew it was not just my home alone, because I could look at people looking at her word like, what's happening here? But like I said, Vice President Kamala did an awesome job of that. And then on the final memorial for that awesome, wonderful man of God, President Jimmy Carter, that was also done and done very well. And all past presidents getting together. Little disappointed we didn't see Mrs. Obama. She might have been very busy, I don't know. But I'm sure we're going to hear about that later because the press has been wondering where was Mrs. Obama. So there will be more speculations and more information regarding that. However, Liz, like I said, anything else comes up, I will do another video. Okay, have a blessed day. Bye.